All right, this one is an exciting one. We are building a Razer workstation for Lisa. She used to use a Razer Kraken headset, and that's about it, because we've had to pay everything out of pocket, and Razer's kind of expensive. I make no secret of that. I'm sure they don't either. They're premium products, and this PCO11 Dynamic Razer Edition is definitely a premium feeling product. If you love the PCO11 Dynamic already, you're going to love the additions to this case, I believe, as well. Razer's done a great job kind of chromifying it up, making it RGB without being too in your face, if you will. So I'll show you some shots of that when we put the build together. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do that. Here's the build log and then the final workstation setup. Are you in dire need of, an upgrade? Look no further than Power Color's Red Dragon Vega 56. At only $319 from March 8th to the 11th, and 3 Epic Games included, you're getting one heck of a bargain. Purchase now via the link below. So a few things I do want to discuss about the build. I hope first off that you guys enjoyed it. I know this is probably not in everyone's taste, but we just wanted to experiment, try a new thing out, and see just how cohesive all the Razer products were from an RGB calibration standpoint. And Razer Synapse is actually very easy to use, kind of auto detects pretty much every product that's Razer compatible or that is a Razer product right away when you plug it in, which is really nice. You can sync up all the components, including the case, which is actually really cool. So it's, you know, unless you're buying like Corsair products, or I'm not sure if you can do it with many other cases that are RGB cases, but maybe Cooler Master feel there's a light to do something to an extent like this. But I've never seen just a totally cohesive RGB build to the point where you can actually control everything with just a single software suite. And in this case, it's Razer Synapse. And I've got to say, they did an excellent job. And I think the revisions they've done to the PCLN Dynamic are pretty sweet as well. That said, look, I'm not going to toot Razer's horn anymore. You guys, I'm sure, have some sort of predisposition, a belief about Razer at this point. I think they make good products. I just think they are a bit expensive. Now, the PCL11 Dynamic chassis itself, I don't think is overpriced, but I did not look up the MSRP of the Razer edition. So let's see if I can do that right now. Okay, it says it's selling here for 170 bucks, and you get a free Lian Li Strimer RGB power extension cable as well. That's actually really cool. So the Strimer itself is already 20-30 bucks if I'm not mistaken, and the 11 Dynamic is already $120-ish case, again if I'm not mistaken. So 170 bucks, you're really getting a Strimer for free, and you're only paying about $30 worth of markup for the Razer edition. And if we're talking historically here, like with the NZXT Razer editions, like the S340 and the H440 Razer cases, those were a bit more expensive as well. So this is actually pretty sweet. I mean, even if you don't like Razer products, if you like the subtle RGB qualities of a case like this, then I'm pointing there because that's where the box is. Her build is, like her entire Battlestation, whatever you want to call it, it's over there. But even if you don't like Razer, I think this is a really great addition because the RGB qualities are subtle enough. I really like the underglow. I think it's my favorite part about this. You have that internal Razer logo etched into the front glass. It was a beautiful case to begin with, and in my opinion now it's even more beautiful. Again, Razer aside, I think that the entire case has just gotten that much better with the RGB inclusion. So with that said, I'm going to leave the rest to you guys in the comment sections below. Let me know what you think about the build, what you think about the build log, the video in general, and if you're interested in buying a case like this, you can check it out via the link below. I think we have the Newegg link for sure, and the Amazon link is probably coming a little later. It takes a while for them to get the stuff in the Amazon warehouses, so that's why there's always usually a delay there with case launches. But anyway, yeah, if you guys like the video, thumbs up, you know what to do. Click that red subscribe button if you haven't already. This is Science Studio. Thanks for watching, and thanks for learning with us.